Come on in.
What's up?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Don't be shy.
Whoa.
I really do feel like Regis and Kelly right now, so this is kind of cool. I'm kind of into it.
Kelly and Michael.
Yeah, Kelly and Michael. Oh.
I am the black guy.
Yeah, you got the real deal.
Jeez.
Whoopsie. Well, how you guys doing? You're in Austin. You flew in this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
We're good. We didn't get in this morning. We got in last night.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
did.
tired.
Did you go out for Halloween?
We were so lame last night.
Oh.
A few of us went out.
Yeah.
We had to see everybody's costumes.
Where
Yeah.
did you go?
We went to eat first.
Yeah, went to eat
always a
at
good plan.
Kenichi sushi place.
Fancy.
So good.
We're very
And
posh.
then we went to Easy Tiger.
Oh, nice. No, I was. This was the first year I didn't go out for Halloween. It was a little bit disappointing.
Dude, I was so depressed late
know.
last night. Like I was just in my sweatpants. Like
Yes.
I'm so
You could have
mad.
been a hobo, though. Like,
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's
I
all
dress
good.
like that every day though, so
Me too, when I'm not at work. We love the orange hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
very
and you
much.
just got the pixie cut. It's just short now. When'd you do that?
I cut it short a couple months ago, I guess, like before our like big Europe and UK tour. But last night we cut it again because it was starting to look like a square on my head, and I was like, that's not a good
Like,
look.
okay.
So we
that
chopped into it.
awkward, like
Yeah.
growing out phase. You're like,
Hated
hated
it.
that. That was bad. I mean, when I cut my hair, it's like really curly, so it takes like forever to grow out. My friends are like those brutally honest friends. I don't know if you have that.
Oh, yeah.
But like I cut it. I have curly hair, so I got like really short layers, and my friends were like, "Yo, it looks like you have a mullet. You gotta grow that out." I was
Oh,
like,
no.
"What?" So no, you pull it off well.
Thank you.
It's so funny. I saw you look to him and like, when did I cut my hair? And like, as if a guy would realize you look the same every day,
Yeah, well.
like towards us.
They're used to me asking them. Yeah.
Now, since you guys, like, I've always wondered, because, I mean, Paramore, you guys have been together for a long time now. So you're together every single day. Like, do you feel like sometimes, like, to work everything out, you guys are kind of like a weirdly married couple because there's, like, Three's Company, like, whatever. Like, how do you have to, like, hash everything? You know what I'm saying?
Something that you would see on Craigslist. Like,
Right.
Like, how do you work everything out and like kind of have to go through everything in like a way where you're not like gonna kill each other on tour? Like, do you run into that?
Yeah, I mean, people always talk about bands being the closest thing to a marriage that isn't a marriage, but very different than a marriage, because, you know.
No, I get it.
Because of reasons.
So
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think every day we're growing and figuring out how to communicate better. And for a long time we didn't really communicate and talk, and it got really unhealthy. You know, because sometimes it just feels easier to not talk about things and build up resentment. That's fun. No, but we're learning how to talk through things and be a better married
Friends.
Married.
friends.
Love you guys.
No,
Did you
we're
guys
figuring
hold
it
hands?
out.
did you guys learn that in therapy or something? Like, just talking it out and everything like that?
I mean, there was a time where we went to therapy. Like
You know.
it was like that Metallica movie, you know. It was when we were a 5-piece band, you know, like, and 5 people. Like, it's crazy. 5 people is only 2 more than 3. That's math, if you guys were wondering. But it's that. I mean, that's a lot of personalities, and we were not good at balancing it at all. Like, it was just really, really bad. And I'm not saying, like, we're definitely not perfect now. I mean, we work on things every day. I mean, we have to relearn the concept of communication all the time. But, you know, we did go to, like, you know, a few therapy sessions. And I mean, honestly, I don't know if we were really ready to receive that. But I think now, down the years, you know, we can apply a lot of the things that we were told. And I think, too, we all, having been through what we've been through the last few years and realizing we all want to be here, we all have the same goal. It's just, we just all have different ways of getting there, and we have to, like, figure out how to work those things together.
Do you feel like, you know, obviously just doing music in general, like that's kind of a form of therapy as well? Because I mean, I've been listening to your albums for a while, and they're all always very real and relatable, and you have that raw emotion in there. Do you use your own experiences for that, or do you maybe use other people's experiences, or how does that process go for you guys?
I mean, lyrically, I would say
Yeah.
I would say we use the things that we go through, or and a lot of times, like, I'm writing the lyrics, so it might be my perspective, but generally all the songs are either about something that I've just gone through or something that the three of us have gone through together. But musically too, I know, like for Taylor, that's a big thing. For Jeremy, I mean, both of them are on their computers making beats and tracks and music, and Taylor's
That's
writing
awesome.
all the time. I mean, I wouldn't say that's my form of therapy because I don't really write music so much, but y'all do.
That's awesome.
Write music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, just kind of happens.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
How do you guys like do that though? Like put everything together? Because I mean, like you said, you do the beats and everything and the lyrics. Like, how do you come together? And are you just like, here's some lyrics I wrote, put it to a tune now? Like, how does that even work?
Backwards.
Yeah. Well, every song is honestly different. I think that's what was really unique about this record is before we did everything the same. Like, an entire song musically would be written and then it'd be given to Haley and then Haley would write over it. Excuse me. So that's what we tried to do at the beginning of this record, and it just didn't work.
Yeah.
And we were, running into a ton of dead ends, and we were trying to make a record that sounded like our older records. And I think we realized that we needed to move forward. We needed to do something different. We'd grown a lot, and I think we had a lot more to say. And so in writing those songs, it was weird where every song came about differently, which was really cool, but really, really, really frustrating because it didn't seem like it ever repeated itself.
Yeah.
So every day it was kind of just kind of sitting around being like, well, what do you got?
Yeah, you couldn't get
Cool.
comfortable.
I want to be nosy right quick. Still Into You. Like, was that about someone?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the same relationship for like almost 6 years now, and
Ooh, that's long.
So, yeah, right.
I can't even commit to a 30-minute interview.
You gotta go soon.
So yeah, but I think
wow.
I don't know. I've like the only exception was a song off of our last record where I was just getting into this relationship and I was really scared of it, and it talks about all the sort of darker, more pessimistic and cynical thoughts and points of view that I had about just love in general. And this is like maybe some sort of happier sequel where, towards the, I don't know, somewhere down the line it's become more, I don't know, freeing or something.
Right. Therapeutic?
Yeah.
Well,
Back to that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I just feel like there's a lot of love songs on the radio, but I feel like sometimes it's nice to hear one about like monogamy, like about sticking together, and because there's tons of songs about falling in love, and there's
Right.
lots of songs about one night stands and lust and all those things. But I think that having a real relationship is much more than those fleeting feelings. It's like a choice that you have to make over and over again, even when it gets rough. Like even when it's downhill, you're like, you know what? I think I still love you, or I think I hate you, but I'm still gonna stick around a little
That's
bit
a
longer.
special kind of love, because as soon as I start hating somebody, you got to go. Like, for real.
No, but that's awesome because that's totally true, and I think that's why you have so many people that do relate to your music is because you have all of those, let's go clubbing, or all those music that you hear in the club, and they're about these one night stands and all that, and it's like when you're in a relationship, you're like, yes, like I've been there, and that's with all your music, whether it's about a breakup or anything. That's always been so refreshing because it is so real.
Thanks.
But I did have a question for Taylor because I read that you weren't allowed to join the band till you were 17, was it?
Mama wasn't having that, huh?
Yeah, it just wasn't time yet. I at the time was very short, very pale, and very not good at guitar. And I was a drummer when I met all these guys, and the drummer at the time was like way better than me. So I'm like, I got a guitar somewhere. So I started learning, and I didn't get very good. So my parents like, yo, you need to do school because I'm not sure you're cut out for this. So I was like, cool. So I did school, and then I got a call a couple years later, and they're like, you down? I was like, yes. Yes, please.
I think it's awesome because now it was meant for you. Like when you can walk away from something and it comes back to you, like you were meant to do it.
That's what's
I'm
up.
all about
Amen.
that.
Preach.
You're right.
Were you guys like waiting for that to happen though? You're just like, few more years, guys, and he can join the band. Like, what was that like?
Taylor was like always really close to all of us, and like I don't know if you guys know this, but Taylor has written at least one song on every record, even way before he was in the band.
No way.
Yeah, Taylor and I actually wrote our first song together, just the two of us, when he was 13 and I was 14, or was it younger than that? Something like that. And it ended up being a B-side to the first record, but he also wrote on a song called Conspiracy, which did make it on the record. But and then next album he wrote That's What You Get. Anything else on Riot?
B-sides. Ones that didn't make it.
No, That's What You Get was a single, though. It was like one of our biggest songs.
I was like, hooray for those checks. Isn't that like an ASCAP check or something like that?
It's tight.
That's cool.
You're so silly. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. And I'm so excited for you guys to be at Austin 360 because, like I was saying, isn't it such an awesome venue, guys?
You guys
like
been?
seriously, it's
Awesome.
amazing. It's huge, and it's gonna be perfect weather for that tonight. So. Welcome back to Austin. Seriously,
Thank
it's
you.
awesome that you guys could get here, and I think we're gonna do some pictures too and stuff.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah.
Nice.
awesome. So give it up for Paramore once more time, guys. Awesome.